Hello, Louisiana Cognac Reviews.
Holy shnikey, kids, what is this? This is a blast from the past. Mr. J will go ahead and describe what this is. This is something that's older than me, and I'm old.
I think it's older than you. Okay, so we had the hurricane and it was a lot of chaos, so I was over there at their house a couple of days after the storm, and we couldn't really do anything, so we were just hanging out and talking, and we were talking, and so the lady tells me, she said, I got these old liquor bottles. Well, that set off an alarm, you know. She said, I bought them at an estate sale. So I was like, you never know what you're going to see, you know.
Right.
So she brought out these 3 little bottles of Ballantine Scotch, which I know you don't care for. But I enjoyed them. Like, it was like really helped me like calm down, you know. Every day I drink one of those. But they were small bottles. So then she was telling me, I got this stuff called Royal Salute. And I was like, Royal Salute from Chivas. I checked Total Wine, they got bottles for $174, you know. So I was like, I'll look at that. So but unfortunately, if the cork went bad and it all evaporated. So the only thing they had was like at the bottom a little sludge. I poured it in a glass. I was like, I ain't drinking that. But the bottle was from 1949. It was obviously something somebody got for a wedding and they just stuck it on the mantle and never drank it. So I was like, wow. And she said, well, I got this other cognac. I said, well, I'll look at it. And she said, well, you could have it. I said, well, I'm not trying to take y'all's liquor. She said, well, I'm never going to drink it. And she's not joking. They're not going to drink it. I said, well, what'd you buy it for? She said, $1. So you can see it evaporated a little bit.
Yeah.
And so the cork was dry rotted. So she got this wine cork and we replaced it. So it looks like it's from 1954, okay? It's got the IRS, Internal Revenue Service stamp. It looks like it's from 1954. So
is the reason why they have the IRS stamp on that, is that to prove that it actually
they paid the revenues
tax on this?
They still have to do that in 2021, but they don't.
But I have never seen an IRS.
They stopped using these stamps in 1984.
Oh, yeah.
83 was the last year they used them.
You know, the only bottles I see with that stamp thing on it are Chianti out of Italy. It's been integrated into like the UPC code and all computerized. All right, but up until the 80s, mid 80s, they had to have that. All right, so anyway, I was like, I never heard of Bisquit VS, very special. That's like a 2-year age cognac. VSOP is like 4 years, and the XO is like 6 to 10 years. So I was like, I don't know what Bisquit is. So I was reading the back. Since 1819, the House of Bisquit has offered some of the most distinguished quality, blah, 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 blah. They go on, you know, like they do. So, and I told her, I said, Amy, I don't know what this is, you know. But I could tell it was old. So she said, well, you could have it. I said, what do you mean have it? She said, well, we're never going to drink it. So we took the cork out, we disintegrated into the cognac. We didn't know what to do, so what we did, we took a coffee filter and we poured it through the coffee filter in a funnel back into the bottle, and it pretty much cleared it up. So I did some research about a month ago, and sure enough, there's a website, Bisquit Cognac, and it was started by a guy named Andre Bisquit of France. It's a strange last name, but they're still in business today. Let's clear with everyone what a cognac is.
It's a brandy
based off of grapes.
It's a brandy.
Correct?
Grapes. They use.
Right. So it's a grape-based liquor. Infused into something that would be, woodpecker.
Yeah.
Infused into something which in turn would turn out to be like a heavy grain liquor.
Think of it as grape whiskey.
Right.
Whiskey's made with grain, cognac, or brandy's made with grapes.
Grape-based.
So they make brandy all across France, but to be cognac, it has to be made in cognac, France.
Right. Kind of like champagne and champagne.
Right. Is there a big difference? I haven't really noticed much of a difference, but, whatever.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm excited to taste this because this is something from in a Wayback Machine I have never even heard of.
Right. But if you get on the internet, you can look up Bisquit Cognac, and it is a website, and they're still in business, and they say...
Look, you gave yourself more. Here we go again. Kids,
I did not want too much of this stuff.
Here we go again. No. The level ground is the table.
It's even, and do you really want to drink that much cognac? Where's my cork?
It's on the ground. Oh my God.
Where is it? Oh, yikes. All right, so go ahead. Take it off so I can't do the taste challenges. Anyway,
Taste challenges against what? You got something in this era to taste challenge?
I have a lot of cognacs.
Oh, okay.
So get on their website, and they're talking about our family wants you to try our cognac, you know. Okay.
It smells like liquor. Man, look at that. It's
That's
like
a little too much.
right. I told you that.
Nice little alcohol legs.
Man, that woodpecker's busy.
The woodpecker's going to town. What's the color? It's like gold copper?
Yeah, it's like creme brulee color.
Creme brulee? Yeah.
Yeah. You call it creme brulee, I call it creme brulee.
Creme brulee, but I tend to pronounce things correctly. All right.
Oh, okay. I pronounce it New Orleans style, which is any style you feel
Wrong.
like.
All right, like they say, oysters.
Right.
Yeah.
Bankets.
As most people call them, oysters.
Mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise, as the rest of the world calls it, mayonnaise. All right. That is hot in the nose.
Ooh, man.
Yikes.
That's it ever.
Yikes.
Jeez, this needs an ice cube or something in it. Needs to calm it.
Wow, 67 years and it did not lose its heat.
No, it didn't.
But you can smell the grapes.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and taste it. I'm going to jump in.
It's like grape skins. Caramel.
Ooh, that's warm.
Be a good hot toddy.
I cannot believe. How old is this? And it's kept all these years?
67 years, apparently. Unless I'm wrong. I don't think I'm wrong.
This is delicious.
I would love to try the VSOP, which is like 4 to 6 years age, and the XO, which is 6 to 10 year age. This is only like a 2 to 4 year age, so it's only aged a few years in oak barrels. But man, it's held up. It's not oxidized. It's not like.
So does your neighbor want to get rid of any more of this stuff?
No, they got rid of. It's pretty good.
But you never called me.
I mean, I told you what they gave me. It was like a hand.
That's what friends are for.
Yeah, well, good thing we're not affected by the liquor. All right,
For good times.
I tell you what,
and drinking times.
I've had a good amount of VS brandy, and usually it's kind of rough and kind of harsh along the edges.
Is so smooth.
This is really smooth. Like if you went and bought a bottle of E&J VS brandy, this would kill it. This would destroy E&J, don't you think?
All my experience with brandy is that they turned me off and I did not want to drink them. You get a headache. They're just harsh and kind of sweet. You know, it's almost like they're trying to balance it off with adjuncts just to appease everyone rather than making a quality product. This is very quality. This is definitely after drink. You had a big steak dinner. You know, you're relaxing by the fire. You know.
Yeah, this is their low end. This is their low end brandy, cognac brandy. Now imagine what their mid range.
The high end.
I mean, wouldn't you see Bisquit cognac around a lot? I don't, but it exists.
Website, see where it's at.
I could try to do that.
You said it's on a website.
There is a website for sure.
Is it biscuit, like you eat a biscuit?
Yep, except they use a Q instead of a C. It's really nice. It's got like caramel. You can pick up the oak underneath. Like you can tell it was aged in oak. It's not heavy, it's not harsh, it's not hot. But it was hot in the nose. Now when we first smelled it, it was like
it's really balanced.
But in the flavor, it's so nice. In America, we get Christian Brothers, E&J, and Paul Masson VS.
We still have Christian Brothers. A little bit left.
Oh, the
Bottle
Sacred Bond. That's sort of a different item, though. But yeah, they're all nice if you have a sore throat and drink a hot toddy, I guess, with honey, you know.
This is rich, deep, and depth.
You know, it's got a lot of depth to it. A lot of the cognacs you'll get now are just kind of like grapey, juicy, a little bit with alcohol. They're thin.
Well, I can't really comment because I've only had Courvoisier VS and I've only had Hennessy VS, VSOP, and the black. Well, that's 4. Well, I guess I've had a. Oh wait, I had I had Martell VS and I had Martell Blue Swift. Okay, that's 6. Okay, well, yeah, no, they're not like that. The ones I had were not like that. No. You must have some bad cognac. It's really smooth.
Yep.
You could get lit with this, but
Lit.
But we're not going to because we're doing a tasting. It's professional. We have boundaries, which we follow sometimes. All right, but anyway, how would you score it?
Oh, it's world class.
World class
It is.
for a young brandy,
Yeah.
aged 2 to 4 years. World class.
For something that's been sitting for 60 plus years and it's still drinkable, yeah, world class.
It is really nice. It's no joke. I think in the taste challenge, it's going to blow up all the other brandies I have. I just think it's going to blow them up. But I don't know
think
that.
I'm ever going to taste this again because I think it's going bye-bye with the taste challenges.
Oh no, it's going to take a long time. This is a lot of stuff left in here. This cognac ain't going anywhere.
All right, I'll bring the go bottle over then.
Well, you don't have to do that. But anyway, we want to be careful. All right, so anyway,
Just
yeah.
preserve some, you know, of course.
Yeah, well, you can get on the website like you told me and do the locator tool and find some. All right, so so Laissez les Bon Temps Relais. If you ever find a 1954 bottle of Bisquit brandy laying around the house or a neighbor's house, try it because I think you're gonna love it. And I'm gonna score it 97 out of 100. I'm not saying
98.
work. 98.
98.
Outstanding. I'm saying most excellent. But anyway, it's a fabulous product. And so keep up the good work, Bisquit. And we're going to end this review by saying, y'all go to France and tour the Bisquit Cognac Distillery.